you guys live from my wardrobe room. It's so weird to be vlogging in my new house. I feel like this video is just going to kind of be updating you guys on how the house move and progress is going. There's been some little tweaks here and there, and I'll also need your help to decide on some changes that we're going to make, and I'm going to also talk you through the changes we want to make in this video, which is quite exciting. It's so nice having a space where I can make decisions on what needs to be done, because I've never had this before, guys. I've never had this before, let alone lived in a whole house with my loved one before. So I'm really happy. I would say this wardrobe room was the first room I started unpacking. I'll talk you through what I want to do in this space properly. We're not going to have these rails out permanently. They're just temporary until I get built-in wardrobes. But my accountant told us we need to chill. So wardrobes are a very, very costly thing. So I think we're going to just wait until next year to do wardrobes. But these rails that we have right now are great for now, and it's quite nice because I can see everything. It's not all closed behind wardrobe doors, because when I do get built-ins I want doors. We're gonna rewind back to yesterday when I started putting these up, because I thought this wasn't possible. I thought this was gonna be a no-go. Set up this rail, and there is a fault in the pieces, like where one of the holes are drilled is drilled too close to the edge, that is making the whole rail wonky. And it's just my luck that when I organize and order something, it comes broken basically. Because here you can see the amount of space, and that locks in nicely, and then on this side there's like less space and it doesn't lock in properly, so there should be like a little bit more space above the silver piece to the black piece, and it's just making it wonky. Okay, I'm just going to carry on building it with the off chance it might work and it's just meant to be like this. Do you see what I mean? It's like super wonky. Oh, okay. Wish me luck. I'm not a DIY girl, guys. We did it! With the help of a man. Doesn't feel very sturdy though. It's so cheap. Yeah, so this double railing is great for now, but I wouldn't say it's the most sturdiest. So yeah, we made it. It's quite handy having this double railing here, but it doesn't feel like the sturdiest rails ever. But we got some really nice wooden ones from Zara Home. I'll show you. This wooden one is from Zara Home, and you can already see that the wood across is bending because our items are so heavy. And please excuse the mess on the floor, but they are just so much more chic than these Amazon ones. But they were a little bit pricey, so I didn't want to buy like 10, which is why we went for this. And because it's not permanent, there's no point in investing a lot of money into railings, because eventually we'll have the built-ins. Okay guys, so I'm gonna fill up this room as much as possible. I've still got so much space for all of my clothes that are yet to be unpacked. This room is a mess, so by the end of this clip, I want this room to be fairly tidy. Okay, so the room is looking a little bit worse because I just had more stuff than I had expected. There was stuff downstairs that I forgot about, so the room isn't looking the best, but we move. I'm going to give you guys a little kitchen update now. I've got some tiles that just got delivered, so we can have a look at those together, and then we can put them on the wall and see how they look. I'm very excited about that. Small things like that bring me so much joy. It's just finding the right person to kind of actually do it for me. I think that's going to take some time because we need to kind of wait for the oven to get installed And we also need to find an electrician. We don't have one yet because there's some like plug sockets that I want to get rid of. So just small things are going to take time, but I need to make a choice on what kitchen tiles I want first. And that's probably going to take a few days to decide. But let's head down. For some reason, the previous owners stopped the tiling process up until here, and then it's just brick wall, and that really bugs me. So I actually got some new tile samples, and we have gone for like a matte finish because eventually when I do my cooking videos, I will have to light this space and I don't want a glare bouncing off shiny tiles. So for me, a matte tile is perfect. I mean, I would probably prefer a bit of shine, but for the videos, matte is crucial. And I think it's gonna look quite cool. But let me know what you guys think of the two tile samples I have chosen. And I'll also talk you through why I've chosen this particular shape. These are the tiles that I have got a sample for. I love them. I love the shape, I love the size. They're pretty perfect to me. And with the tiles to the left, I have been told that this kind of shape makes the space feel shorter and smaller. So having the squares will make the wall feel a little bit taller. We have quite low ceilings here, so anything to make the space feel taller, I will do. I also think these look really nice with the marble. Okay, the next shape is very similar to the tiles to the left, but smaller, like a lot shorter. Look, I like them, but I feel personally way more drawn to the previous samples, but let me know what you guys think. So hopefully within a few videos in, we will have a new tiled wall. Like, I do really like these, it's a shame, but I think these square tiles will elevate the space. Okay, let's move along. We have a cooker. We went for the Lofra cooker with heritage handles, and they have a brass finish. How nice, guys. You know me, I love cooking, so we're gonna be cooking up a feast in this oven. But my goodness, the delivery of this oven was a little bit of a nightmare. They delivered the oven, they started unpacking the oven, stove, whatever you want to call it, outside. And I get it because of the packaging, they were taking the packaging with them. And once this had been dropped off, it hasn't been installed in the gas mains just yet. I straight away said to Bash, where are the burners? We look inside the oven, they're not there. When they were unpacking the oven outside, I could have sworn I saw one of the guys take the burners out from the oven, and there were multiple ones, and he started unwrapping them, and then I didn't see them from then onwards. After they dropped it off, I said to Bash, where are the burners? We looked, not there. So we called the guys that had dropped them off, and we said, guys, there's no burners. And he was like, oh, that's strange, they should be there. One of the guys came back and he looked himself, there were no burners. So he was like, right, Lofra are gonna have to send you new burners, so we don't have a lead time on the burners. So the reason I straight away said, where are the burners? Because I swear I saw him unpacking them. I'm 95% sure that one of the guys took them. You're probably thinking, why would he take them? But they are worth like £100 each. So if you were to sell them, you're making maybe £500. I could have kicked up a fuss, but they know where I live, and I didn't want to accuse anyone. I didn't want to make anyone angry, especially them being in my home. I didn't want to kick up a fuss. So I was like, look, Lofra know about the situation. They don't know that I could like accuse someone that works for them of stealing our burners, but it's fine. They will come. Another thing about the oven space, let me show you. Do you see how there are gaps either side of the oven? Like here, here. The previous owners originally had a Wolf oven in this space, and Wolf ovens, the dimensions are completely different to like a standard oven. They're one of the only ovens that have these particular dimensions, and no other oven is the same dimensions as a Wolf. and this space was created specifically for the Wolf oven. Bash and I, we got a quote on a Wolf oven, 10 to 13 grand. We're not in a position to be paying 10 to 13 grand for an oven right now, so we were like, okay, pass. And what we're gonna have to do is fill in those gaps with stainless steel fillings, and hopefully that will do the job. And it's bugging me that it's not flush against the marble and the wood, but there's worse things to worry about, and it's just one of those things that we're going to have to deal with. And because it's such a small oven space, it just doesn't make sense for us to pay 10 to 13 grand for a 4-hob stove. If it was like a 6 to 8 hob huge oven stove, maybe I would like consider it, but there is no way we're doing that for a 4-hob stove. But the Lofra is super nice, and I love the design, and the heritage handles are so chic that I prefer how this looks, but it just bugs me about the gaps. We used to have a sink here, but I got the taps removed because we already have a sink over there. We don't need 2 sinks, and having a sink in the middle of the island is going to create a lot of clutter and mess. So I've recently ordered a custom butcher's block, which is basically a huge chopping board that will cover this whole space, and I can have an island to do all my chopping. That to me is probably one of the most exciting updates to this kitchen. I cannot wait. So let's decorate these shelves together. I have lots of kitchen things that can go in there, and then here in this empty space, you're probably wondering if I'm going to do anything here. This is where the fridge is going to go. We have ordered a fridge. We just don't know when it's arriving. But it's all part of it. It takes a lot of patience moving into a new home, that's for sure. Before we get into the shelf decorating, Bash and I are going to have breakfast. I'm going to show you our cooking setup at the moment. It's actually been a lifesaver since we haven't been able to use our oven. And then they couldn't install the oven either without the burners, so that was annoying. But it's a bit of a mess what I'm about to show you guys. It's been great. This space is our soon-to-be gym, but there was a kitchen installed already because we think someone like separate from the previous family used to live here. This kitchen's a bit of a fire safety hazard. Lights coming out, wires are hanging out, but it's worked, so it's been a lifesaver.
If we didn't have it,
we're making a really yummy breakfast. Are you gonna have some chicken sausages? Are you gonna have some chicken sausages? Do you like your new home?
She'll have some scrambled eggs though.
Yeah. So I don't really like having clutter out. I'm going to try and keep the kitchen very minimal and not have much on the counters. So I don't know how I feel about having kitchen pieces in these shelves, but I'm going to give it a go and see how it looks. I'm thinking to have like glasses, bowls, all of those kind of things in these shelves. But I think it might work and it might look quite stylish. I'm also waiting to get some new wall lamps here, so excuse that just hanging with the wires out. I have these, they were gifted from Net-a-Porter a couple of months ago, and I haven't been able to use them, but I'm holding on to them because I think that if we ever host, whenever we host, we will host, I can put whipped butter in these and it will look really chic. I'm going to attach a picture here of what I mean, and I really like that they're steel, and I think they'll look quite chic. These are some Dior glasses that I've held on to for the last 6 years. I've never used them, never drunk from them, but they are so cool. Okay, it doesn't look too cluttered. It looks like it has purpose. So I'm really happy. It's going to be so fun just to be able to like grab my glasses, got bowls, all the important pieces. I do need to buy some plates, so I'll have to free up a little hole for the plates. But yeah, nice. Even better than I expected. So I'm going to clear away these recycling boxes and make this gym space a little bit more presentable, because we are going to eventually renovate this into a lovely working wellness space slash gym. And we are trying to use it as a gym for the meantime. It's just not a very nice place to be right now. So I'm going to work on making it better. Yeah, guys, it literally looks like a pigsty right now. It's almost there. It's much better than it was. Okay, job done for this room. So our heating's broken, but at least we have a fire. And we've been scared to light the fire because we can't get a chimney sweep until November, December, which is insane. But we're just risking lighting a fire, hoping that we'll be fine and there won't be a fire. Oh, it's so cute. We're gonna have such a cozy Christmas.
Wow, I'm so warm. It's just like having the heating on.
Yeah, it's so warm that I can finally feel my fingers again.
Yeah, same.
Hurry up, warm us up. Do we have this?
No, I think we wait till they're all like a bit
Nah.
more aligned.
Guys, good news. The floor has been done. How good does it look? It looks so good. I'm so happy. It's a lot lighter. It's way glossier. And it just lifts the room more than I thought. It looks way more fresh. And this is it in better light. Wow. I would advise anyone who wants to restore their wooden floor, do it if you have the budget, because it really does make a difference to the space. Behind me is our new sofa. We haven't set it up properly yet, but we're going to put the pillows on and we're going to make it really cute and nice and cozy, because we've never had a comfortable sofa before. Our last sofa in the London flat was really, really uncomfortable. We would complain about it all the time. So finally, we've got a nice couch. Oh my god.
When I sat on Johnny's one, I was like, no, I need this.
So nice. Yeah, I think definitely without the proof, but that's cute just in the corner there for now.
Yeah, for tequila or something. Sugar. I think this is where their dog always posted up.
Guys, I'm so happy that the sofa is now in. That was so fun doing it this morning, but I wish the light was a bit better. It's so gloomy today, so yeah, it doesn't look as good as it does in the sunlight. We are making our way to London now for 2 days, which is great because the heating's broken and that means that we get a hotel for 2 days. I'm so happy. Ralph Lauren are putting us up at the Sloane, which is a hotel in Chelsea, and then we have like a 2-day brand trip with them in London, I guess, which will be so nice. And then also shooting on Friday with Delilah, my niece. They're involving her in some content, which will be so fun. So I'm excited to take you guys along with me. And the house is getting there. I'm so happy. Hey guys, we just arrived to the hotel room. I'm not going to give you a hotel room tour just because we have made such a mess already. We arrived, got ready, and we are now going to head out to the Ralph Lauren festive pop-up in Sloane Square. I expect nothing less from Ralph. I know that it's going to be such a cool space. So I'm excited to take you guys with me. We've got some fun activities planned with them and it will just be like a nice festive afternoon. Also, I didn't realise how early people have their Christmas decorations up. Like, I didn't feel too Christmassy last year, but I think maybe with like the new house and just like coming into London from the countryside and seeing all the festive lights for the first time feels a little bit surreal, I guess. We could see Christmas trees in people's windows and I just didn't realise that London was so festive already. Because in the countryside, I don't think I've really seen many Christmas lights or Christmas trees in like people's windows. So yeah, it's really a magical feeling. Let me show you guys really quickly what I'm wearing for this event. This is a Ralph Lauren puffer, which is so soft. I love it. And then this is like a turtleneck cable knit. And then the shoulders are really nice. They have a little slight point to it, which makes it feel quite fashion. And then I find it really hard to style puffers because I find puffers can be quite basic sometimes. But if you style them with like a chunky belt, it elevates the look a little bit. And then I've got like a tailored trouser and then these cute like horse riding leather style boots, which is very nostalgic. Because when I was little, I used to horse ride. Cute. Good morning, Bashley.
Good morning. How are we?
Your hair looks nice. So there's a little shack there where you can buy a coffee. I love these baskets with the kind of like holly. Oh hi, and I love this one. And Christmas tree clippings, it looks so cute. We are coming back here this evening, so I think when it's dark, all the lights will sparkle and it will feel even more festive. This is where we're going to do the wreath making. They're currently setting up, but it looks really, really cool. So this is an apron I'm going to wear whilst we do the wreath making. And how cute is this little Christmas decoration? Have Bash opposite me. Back to the hotel. We had so much fun wreath making. I can't wait to show you how it looks on my front door. I had to take my makeup off and I took my hair out as well because my hair was feeling so tight it was giving me a headache. Bash and I have some free time. We're just gonna go and have a wander in some shops. I need to buy some underwear. Lovely bit of information for you guys. Then we're gonna have dinner at the hotel and then we're going back to the pop-up at night time for the actual like main grand event, and my outfit for that is so good. I can't wait to show you. I love Brandy Melville. I just love basics. I think the quality is so good for the price, and I think I mentioned this in a previous vlog. I worked there for like 2 or 3 years back in the day, like way back in the day. They treated me really nice, so I still shop there. I got 3 of the same tops. I got tops like this from Free People a few weeks ago, just like a button up, but these were literally half the price. A little bit thinner, which is nice because when you layer them, they layer really nicely and you can like play with the proportions. You can have like one top lifting up a bit, you can have a sleeve rolled up. So I got a light grey. I am obsessed with this kind of speckled grey. Love. And then I got a maroon because I thought that matched this festive season really nicely. And then I got just a plain white version as well, which could go under the maroon. So if you kind of see the vibe I'm going for. I absolutely love these. So I wear them all the time, the ones that I got from Free People. So I saw these at Brandy and I was like, I'm gonna get more. I didn't get a lot, to be honest, guys. So this isn't very exciting. And then I saw this blue baby tee and I absolutely love the colour. I just think this tee with some baggy blue jeans and like a Western style belt will look really cool. I love it. It's that kind of, do they call this cobalt blue? I'm not sure. Super nice. I love the colour. Maybe I should have got another one to like layer on top in another colour. Maybe I'll go back, we'll see. But yeah, those are just some tops that I got. Whilst we wait for the lift, I really want to show you what I'm wearing. I love this look, especially the leather waistcoat. I just think it ties the whole look together. And the patchwork arms are so festive. It's a good outfit, guys, isn't it? So now we're going back to the pop-up in the night gown again.
It just started raining.
It's so hard to vlog throughout the day when I'm so busy, but I hope whatever I do get, you guys enjoy. We are on our way to dinner to a restaurant called Scalini. So it's like an Italian restaurant. It's really traditional, hearty, good Italian food. So I'm really excited to try it because I feel like I haven't got my staple Italian restaurant in London, even though I don't live here anymore. But it's still good to have like your spots that you love going to and that you can count on for whatever cuisine you're craving. Guys, dinner was so good. Like, I didn't have like huge expectations for this spot, so I just went thinking I'm gonna get decent Italian food. The spaghetti arrabbiata I had was probably one of the best spaghetti arrabbiatas I've had in a couple of years, and they used really thin spaghetti, which was such a nice change for me. It felt almost nostalgic. I feel like I remember my mum serving me skinny spaghetti like that with ketchup and cheddar cheese. I'm going to change into my pyjamas. Ralph Lauren left on my bed as a gift. How cute. This brings me so much joy. So I'm going to put them on and get cozy for bedtime. Yeah, maybe I'll have a shower first too. Right, you know when hotels leave like little chocolates on your pillow or like a little sweet treat? This place leaves a full-on chocolate bar. A whole ass chocolate bar. That's insane. I kind of love it though. This is a caramel fleur de sel. I think it's dark chocolate. Does anyone else kind of vibe with me on this? Dark chocolate is disgusting. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna put it out there. I cannot stand dark chocolate. When I eat it, it instantly gives me a headache and it's so incredibly bitter. I cannot handle it. I am a milk chocolate girl all the way. And you know what I also love? When milk and white chocolate is mixed. I recently had these Lints, which was white chocolate within a milk chocolate layer. And then there was like a really like nice, soft, gooey milk chocolate inside. It was amazing. It doesn't taste like dark chocolate whatsoever. It's so good. And you can really taste the caramel and a hint of salt as well.